Yeah.
Yep, because in Rebels she went into the same world before when Ezra pulled her into that world. That's kind of like the world between worlds. So
And
it's sort of the link between like the past and the present.
so it looks like everyone's there. Everyone, including
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean obviously Sabine is there because she went with Lord Balin. And yeah, even Hera got sucked into the into that void too. I think
Yeah, lots of people. Yeah.
it looks like.
Yeah, I don't think they got sucked into the world. They've been transported to another galaxy is what they've happened. So
Maybe, yeah, it's possible they got stuck into a different galaxy too. Yeah.
but
I wonder where she is.
yeah, but what Ahsoka is in is completely different. She's been there before when Ezra pulled her into that world.
Oh, she's been there.
Yeah, it's the world between worlds, the link between the past and the present in Star Wars.
It's the world between worlds, yes.
World between the worlds.
It's introduced in Star Wars Rebels.
Yep.
It's another world of the Force that makes time travel possible.
Yep.
What is time travel involved?
Was time travel involved?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I've been saying.
Time travel is possible now.
Yep. Well, it was already possible in Rebels, in a way.
Yeah.
But not everyone has seen Rebels.
Bringing timeline into Star Wars now. Yeah. Time travel.
Time travel in Star Wars. I've never seen that before, unless you've seen Rebels.
Unless you saw Rebels, yes.
Which most people haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, I have, so I kind of already knew about it, but
yeah,
it's interesting seeing it again.
I'm seeing bits and pieces too. It's yeah, Rebel Wars is good actually, very good.
Oh, Rebels, yeah.
But yeah, they at least progress the story a bit, so it does seem like they have failed.
Yeah,
it's great to see Anakin Skywalker at the end. That was
so it's really
surprise.
him. Hayden Christensen
really him.
joins the Ahsoka cast.
Really him from the past, isn't it?
Because I thought it might be CG or something, but it's actually him.
It's actually him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
The deep fake looks a bit better, but it's still like not great.
So in this episode, it's CG, right? But
I mean, it definitely looks CGI.
But mid-season, he is joining the cast.
Oh, he's actually going to come in.
Yeah. He was already cast for it. Like we all knew that he's coming.
Yeah.
And the next episode is apparently called Ahsoka. So I mean, next episode is called Skywalker.
Okay, so yeah, it makes sense that he's coming back. Yeah.
Yep. So he does make the return in the episode called Skywalker.
So is he supposed to be a Force ghost in this?
Yeah. So he's a Force ghost as compared to the brief appearances in films and TV series. Interesting.
Yeah.
Force ghost.
Him back. But I guess the episode it's called The Fallen Jedi. It's a reference to Anakin Skywalker.
Well, it's an interesting title. Why is it called Fallen Jedi? That is a good question.
I mean, there's more than one Fallen Jedi, isn't there? Because Lord Balin
Balin as well.
He was a Fallen Jedi too.
Yeah, there's multiple characters and moments, not just one.
Yeah, so effectively you could say that all of them had fallen about one because Ahsoka failed as well as
so Sabine also falls off the Jedi path.
Sabine, yeah.
Yeah, and then literally Ahsoka fell, literally. And then Anakin, the ultimate fallen Jedi.
Yeah.
A few.
Yep.
So there's two fallen Jedis. Yeah.
Theoretically, like more than two in this episode.
Well, actually, Balin also fell. So
yeah.
I mean, he
technically four.
Yeah, four. Correct.
Who's the other two?
Balin, Sabine, Ahsoka, and Anakin.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all in that thing, isn't it?
They're all fallen.
They're all fallen Jedi
Yeah.
in different ways.
All
Yeah.
4. And it so happens to be episode 4 has 4 fallen Jedi.
Yeah.
Who's the guy with the beard again? Who's the guy with the beard?
Balin,
Lord
Balin.
Balin.
Dylan.
Yeah,
This guy.
Lord Balin or
Oh,
Ray
Lord Balin.
Stevenson.
Balin Skull.
Yeah.
Yes, great
He is,
charismatic character.
Oh,
The actor recently passed away.
Yeah.
Actually passed away.
Mm.
Oh, Ray Stevenson. Oh,
They
Mhm.
tribute to him at in the first episode.
oh.
Yeah, that's why at the end of the first episode it did say like for our friend Ray.
Yeah, they dedicated it to him. So
I
yeah,
see. Mm.
I mean, I'd be interested to see, where his character ends up, at the end of the
Mm.
series,
Oh, yeah. That's
you
right.
know.
Now that he's
Yeah.
gone, yeah.
But
Mm.
yeah, it's interesting episode.
Mm.
Yeah, because he seems to have known about Anakin, and what, because he hinted at that what he became.
Yeah.
So yeah, he knows what, I guess, Palpatine is up to,
Yeah.
all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, but also, what the heck is Morok?
Oh, he's done for, right? He's gone.
Yeah, but like, what happened? He got cut, and then some green stuff like
Yeah, that wasn't
Got
an
out of
unusual
him.
death, right? Like that's a very strange. Like I haven't seen that before.
I
Yeah.
think there's a connection to the. So
What
he's called the Smoke Inquisitor. So he's like
Okay.
because he dissipated into green smoke.
so he probably doesn't have a body then. It's just like a ghost inside it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So does he actually have any body at all? I don't
That
know.
is interesting because I had not seen that even in like Clone Wars or Rebels. I have not seen that effect.
Even in Tales of the Jedi, that Inquisitor died in a different way too.
Yeah, but not exactly in a puff of smoke.
Hmm.
That was different.
Yeah.
But
well,
but must be some sort of witchcraft thing because
It
they
is.
are dealing with
Night Sisters.
the Night Sister.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really new for.
So I mean the color green obviously links to Morgan. So
Yeah. So I
That's
think
why,
she created him.
yeah.
She must have created him.
No, so the witchcraft. So they probably created Morok.
mhm.
So,
So
so
he
the,
didn't really exist.
so the witchcraft and the Night Sisters, were they introduced in any of the previous series?
Clone Wars.
Okay.
So yeah, Clone Wars, Rebels, the Jedi Fallen Order game.
What
They
happened
also
to
had the
Merrick?
Night Sister.
He was killed. He's a. They call him a Night Brother.
Night Rider.
Right, brother.
Night
brother.
Brother.
Oh, Night Brother.
Night Brother.
Interesting.
Brother.
Because
Brother.
it's because Morgan is a Night Sister, so he's a Night Brother.
Oh, Morgan.
They're created by Morgan as a Night Brother. I guess I missed out the T,
They-
so it's a
they
Night
missed the T.
Brother.
That's just a
Yeah.
typo,
A
but-
being
That-
designed
that
strictly
kind of
to
makes
his
sense.
master speeding.
I'm not sure how
Officially, the first
witchcraft-
Inquisitor to be a non-Jedi.
I'm
Interesting.
not sure how well witchcraft fits into Star Wars. What do you guys think?
But then Morok and the brother.
Which one?
I mean, yeah, it's interesting.
And the brother of Maul would have been Night Brothers as well because they were.
Because they're
like-
bringing magic into Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Maul was, as I say, by witchcraft.
Although you could argue that
Sisters as well.
the Force itself has always been somewhat mystical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the mystical element of Star Wars was always there. So
Yeah.
even just the concept of the Force. So
That's true.
Yeah, so it's actually kind of interesting how they. Yeah, but this is still the first Night Brother to dissipate into smoke. Like Maul didn't do it, as well as Savage, which was the brother and also a Night Brother.
Mm.
Interesting.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh well. Probably a new way of doing it,
Mm.
but who knows?
How many Easter eggs we got? 11
Oh, okay.
iconic X-Wings. Yeah, we saw the X-Wings.
So yeah, we saw that with them.
And we saw Paul's Sun Hong Lee again.
Yeah,
Arson.
he's
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Arson Tiva. He was last seen in the Mandalorian season 3.
So
Yeah.
Yep, he was in Mandalorian season 3 quite a bit actually.
But this is a good point. It doesn't quite make sense because Ahsoka's supposed to be concurrent. So he should really have mentioned the giant hyperspace ring he saw jetting off at some point.
Mm.
So, right? So
Yeah, maybe.
Hera is Phoenix leader.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Leader.
Interesting. Phoenix is a symbol of death and rebirth. The void between the galaxies.
Oh, the boy. Yeah.
A single error in the calculation could lead to the Eye of Sion becoming stranded. Ooh, stranded now.
Mm.
The idea of a void was established in legends.
Mm.
Boy. Mm.
Halfway to Peridia is a high-risk endeavor.
Mm.
True Nature Review. Plus of green, strongly suggesting he's a Night Brother from Dathomir, whose body has been reanimated by Morgan.
Oh, so probably was real, but reanimated. So sort of like a zombie.
Yeah.
Mm.
That I guess that kind of makes more sense than just being a puff of smoke.
Yeah, zombie.
They probably made into a zombie, and then when it dies, the green smoke dissipates.
Mm.
Balin is using the Force to manipulate Sabine. Mind, no Jedi mind trick. Power of empathy.
Mm.
Yeah. He's not using mind tricks in
No.
he
Force
does-
empathy. Force empathy.
Not mind games, no.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
just
Well, I think he knew that Force mind trick wouldn't work because her mind is too strong.
mm.
But
She's-
being empathic is quite different than forcing a mind to do their ability.
The Wayne's family died during the fall of Mandalore. They
Yeah,
reviewed
so
this as well.
They
Yeah.
revealed that because effectively they were still alive in Rebels, but then we didn't see the fall of Mandalore.
Mm.
So I guess that's something that they added after.
Finn uses Force Choke. Yes, Force Choke. Signature choke.
Of Dark Side.
Darth Vader's choke.
Mm.
The jump, hyperspace jump.
Mm.
Yeah, and this jump actually knocks the
yeah, the
knocked
X-Wings.
the X-Wings and the Ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ahsoka is in the world between worlds. Mysterious realm introduced in Rebels that transcends time and space.
Mm.
A
Yeah.
netherworld. It's a netherworld of the Force.
Yeah, I think if you haven't seen Rebels, this scene would have been totally confusing for people who don't know Rebels.
Yeah, so what's going on now?
Mm.
The Force Ghost returns. Anakin's Force Ghost returns. And I guess so he can only exist then, right? In this world between worlds. Because he's
Probably,
technically
maybe.
dead.
He's technically dead.
So he's his ghost. And obviously this is a DH Hayden Christensen.
Mm.
Deep fake ADH.
I think they put too much CGI in. It doesn't look
Yeah,
little
it
bit.
looks a
Almost
bit.
looks
It looks
cartoon-like.
too much. Yeah.
I think it was a little too much.
Too much CGI.
Yeah.
Too much of the deepfake technology.
Yeah.
Even that picture doesn't look that real. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. It
Yeah.
looks too
Yeah.
much.
It just bit off. Yeah.
I think they overdid it.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it did end with the Darth Vader theme,
Oh yeah.
the music. You
Oh,
hear
Yeah.
the sound of the Vader theme when the screen fades out.
mm.
Actually, this is a good point because if Anakin really was redeemed,
Yeah.
then we shouldn't associate this theme with him anymore.
Mm.
So who knows?
Yeah, but that is actually curious though. Is this the Anakin that we know as a proper Force ghost, or is
Yeah.
it
Or is it some other?
or another being that's
Being.
using Anakin's
Yeah.
image in the world between worlds?
Yeah. So we don't know.
Because it's a link to the past, effectively. So
Mm.
as they had said, like if they in it, they could see sort of like the past and also reach into it and like change past events in some way.
Yes.
Mm.
Because effectively, the world between worlds is how Ezra saved Ahsoka after Ahsoka was fighting Vader in Rebels. People thought she died because she was in a room with Vader alone. There was no way for her to get out. But it was actually Ezra who pulled Ahsoka into the world between worlds.
Interesting. I wonder if they'll see Ezra again, because that's what, obviously Sabine was looking forward to. I mean, that's the reason why she handed over the map to Valen.
Yeah. And I'll probably share the link to the episode where that actually happened, because that was actually a pivotal scene in
Oh,
Rebels.
Rebels. Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, we can download it and stuff. Yeah.
Mm.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it's an interesting episode. And we also see Sabine actually used a bit of the Force. Wow.
Oh, she used the Force, Sabine. Yeah.
A bit anyway.
Mm. Yeah, it's
Like
not
it
as
ultimately failed, but still, it's
Oh,
like
it failed. Yeah.
she noticed that she used a bit of it.
yeah.
Like she raised up the hand and something
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, something happened. I think she's still training
Oh,
to
still
use
training.
the
Yeah.
full force properly. Yeah,
She
she's
still
still
can't move
a
things,
trainee. Yeah,
not like
another one.
Ahsoka can, or
Yeah.
like
Still learning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's still developing. So
Yeah, but that part was actually quite funny, because says, whoop, she used the Force that says, you have no power. And she just
Yeah.
like put down the
And then-
hand
yeah.
and went boom.
and then
then she used
and
the
then she shot
Mandalorian
her.
rocket. Yeah, the Mandalor-
That was hilarious.
yeah, the rockets.
Classic Mandalorian. Yeah.
Mandalorian's tactic. Yeah.
There's a bit of a red herring.
Yeah.
They just think, oh, I'm trying to use the Force, and then shoots, and
Yeah, but she actually did use the Force. She pushed something that was
she
behind
tried
her.
to. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she was trying to retrieve her lightsaber that way. Didn't quite
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. But it is actually kind of cool seeing Sabine fight off the person who actually stabbed her the previous time.
They're
Which
back
is shame.
again,
Yeah.
and she's like, this same person again. I'm fighting. Mm.
But this time a lot better.
Mm.
But yeah, in terms of like how they were fighting, and does look more proper movements.
Mm.
Like even when Ahsoka and Balin were fighting, it's like you get like that emotional intensity, I guess, because
Yeah.
they're like posing and like ready to attack in
Yes.
in
Very dramatic.
their positions, ready to strike.
Mm.
It does actually look more like what some of the more traditional fights like samurai that you see in some animes.
Definitely got more style into the Jedi fighting.
Yeah, definitely. And like the
Okay.
movements of Balin were like so powerful. Like whoa.
Yeah, very powerful. Actually, is that the first time that there was two lightsaber duels going at the same time in the Star Wars, in all the Star Wars series and franchise? I haven't watched everything, but might be the first time, right? Having two lightsaber duels at the same time.
Hmm.
Uh,
I'm trying to think.
Maybe Clone Wars, Rebel Wars,
yeah, there were multiple in Clone Wars and Rebels, but
like one on one, like
Are you talking about
multiple,
one-on-one, right?
yeah, multiple fighting, multiple, I guess.
Multiple
Like,
one-on-ones, I think.
but yeah, multiple one-on-ones. Like
One-on-one.
even in Rebels, there was more than one Jedi.
Mm.
Because Ezra
Okay.
and the teacher Kanan were Jedi.
okay. But this got to be the first time in a live action
Mhm.
thing.
Mm.
Possibly.
Good question. I absolutely have forgotten because
Yeah.
we know
Yeah,
that
so many episodes.
basically was. But then we also have like the tag team on one person that we see multiple times in Star Wars,
Mm.
which, yeah, one-on-one is actually. That's actually a good question. Maybe there was, but I can't remember it.
Yeah,
But
it's just been so many episodes and shows. It's
Yeah.
hard to remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we do know the tag teams, like the classic AB1 and Qui-Gon versus Maul.
Oh yeah, two
Like,
versus one. That
yeah,
one. Yeah.
Like
I
a
remember.
three-way.
versus one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, one-on-one versus one-on-one.
It's the first time I've seen
Yeah,
it anyway.
I admit that's
Doesn't happen that often.
It's
it's
rare.
probably the first time I've seen it in a live action. I could be
Yeah.
absolutely wrong though, but
Trying to think back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool.
but yeah, in Clone Wars, Rebels, it happens quite often because there's so many episodes,
So many Jedi's.
so many Jedi's, so many different.
Attack of the Clones. That was so many, right? I remember.
Yeah, I think that doesn't exactly count because many Jedi versus
Yes. True.
many battle droids, not exactly another
No, like
another Sith
Jedi. Yeah. Or Sith. Or Sith. Sorry.
or Inquisitor.
Oh, Inquisitor. Yeah.
Mm.
Interesting. Yeah, not bad. This one.
Yeah, but overall, this was an interesting episode. But
I enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
'Cause I think it had enough of that the story moving along.
Oh yeah.
It moves the story along, and plus there were action scenes. We had two duels, so that's fantastic. If,
Yeah.
if people were after that, the traditional Star Wars kind of duels, they definitely got it in this episode.
Yeah. Last week was a lacking story. Last week. Yeah.
last week was a good episode, but yeah, it lacks story.
This one had a good mix of both action and story, I think. So
Mm.
for me, this is a better episode.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that is true.
And yes, it's also a shorter episode. It's about
Oh, is it?
only
Oh.
34 minutes long.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely moves the story forward, and it's definitely a full-on action episode.
Yep.
But yeah, it does seem
Mm.
like that's the theme in this series so far. It's like every episode has had a lightsaber battle at some point.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
good,
so
right?
awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
two of them at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess let's get to our scores.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
past midnight.
Oh yeah, yes, first.
And we also did the I Am Groot series, so we could probably do that quickly as well.
Yeah.
Let's keep scores
The
for
group, yeah, we talked about it.
season 2.
So this one first, yeah.
But Jeff?
Yeah, I like that. I think it's better. It's actually could be the it could be the best one maybe. Yeah, those two fight scenes, and then just kept moving. Bit of backstory as well. Good to see. It was Anakin, right? Bit of Anakin was good. Always good. And now they're in another universe, is it? How I feel. That's interesting.
Or Ahsoka is in the world between worlds. I don't know where everyone else is. probably trying to get Thrawn.
It is wrong. Yeah, so I'll give it eight, 8.5 maybe. I'll give it 8.5. Yeah,
And 8. Wow.
8.5 actually. Yeah, 8.5. Yeah. Mm.
Very good.
Mm.
Is Bill still there or Beatty?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. What do you think?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're at the halfway point. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. So far, I'm quite enjoying the series.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just passed halfway, right? So yeah.
Yeah. 4 episodes.
And yeah, overall it's good. This episode's it's definitely more of a action episode, but also it does build on the story a bit more. And yeah, I was really impressed with the all the lightsaber fight scenes, lightsaber duels, and
Really good.
yeah. What else can I say? I think overall it's a solid episode. I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
Wow,
I think at the
7.5.
halfway point,
Oh yeah, halfway. 4 out of 8. Is
I
it?
think
Yeah.
I think I'll give a 7 out of 10 for halfway so far.
Oh,
Yeah.
so far.
Mhm.
4 so far. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, mid-season. Yeah,
Mid-season.
mid-season.
Yeah.
Yeah, mid-season. Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we're in the mid-season.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Steph?
Yeah, I think I agree with Jeff. I think this episode is definitely a big step up from the previous episode. So to me, it's an 8, and I
Wow.
really enjoyed both the lightsaber fights, even the robot fight between Hu Yang and that robot, and just moving the story along, and yeah, and then having Anakin sort of make an appearance at the end. That was interesting. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good episode. It moved along at a good pace. The action is great, and yeah. And I suppose I'm kind of glad that they didn't succeed in, stopping Morgan from powering up that hyperdrive, because we do want to see what it looks like when when we finally get to see Ezra and Thrawn.
Yeah, because the series was leading up to the epic.
It doesn't make
Thrawn and
sense,
Ezra.
in the storyline. If they succeeded here, then there would be no Ezra and Thrawn, So it was sort of almost inevitable that they wouldn't succeed in stopping Morgan.
Yeah.
Because how else would Ezra and Thrawn appear, in the series? So yeah, but I still found it very interesting, seeing again that the world between the worlds.
Oh yeah. Between the worlds.
And I wonder what her interactions with Anakin will be like as well.
Oh yeah.
Because I think that gets followed on in the next episode. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it definitely builds up anticipation for the next 2 episodes. So yeah, it's pretty intriguing.
Cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Was that a 7? What was it?
I usually gave it 8.
Oh, 8, is it?
Yeah. Same. I have the same score as Jeff.
8. Yeah. I'll probably give it a 7.5. Yeah, it's good. I think everyone already said, yeah, a good, excellent lightsaber fights.
Yeah.
I think very good plot twist at the end. Very intriguing. Makes you want to see more. And what else is good? Well, I guess seeing Anakin is cool. Although the de-aging wasn't that great, but we'll see what happens. Because yeah, we haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
I think yeah, it makes you want to keep watching, which is a good thing. So 7.5.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Bill, are you still there?
It's good, isn't it? Mm. Maybe John, you go first.
Interesting. Yeah.
And then we'll see.
Yeah. So I enjoyed this episode, and we do get to see a lot more happen, at least.
Mm.
Like the whole fight scenes were like done quite well. We do get more traditional fights, and we do see Balin fights
Oh, Baylor. Yeah.
Ahsoka for like the first time properly.
Mm. Oh, yes. He fights
But,
pretty well,
yeah.
actually. Yeah.
But yeah, he does seem to use more of a heavy style of fighting
Yeah.
over like
He's
the style which Ahsoka uses.
yeah, his style. Yeah. I don't know.
Interesting.
Mm.
But overall, yeah, the fights, I cannot really fault that. They were like done well.
Mm.
Compared to like episode 9 of like that one, the one that I always like hate on, that wasn't good.
Episode 9.
Rise of Skywalker.
With Ray and
Yeah, that one.
Oh, the
This-
episode 9, yeah.
Yeah, those were just like random swinging. It wasn't like proper like fights or duel. It's like yeah, what was that?
Well, this one
Yeah,
felt like
this is
a
more
samurai
friendly.
fight. Samurai style.
Yeah, this
This
one
is
was
more
definitely a lot
style.
better. Yeah, this one was definitely more style and a lot more training. And then when you look at like the whole episode 9 Ray one, she's meant to be seasoned, but she's still just swinging randomly.
interesting. Yeah.
Here you can
Yeah,
really
I
see
agree
the
with that.
skill level
The skill level is higher.
and the technique
Yeah.
that comes from years of training as a Jedi.
Mm.
So there's that authenticity, I think.
Yeah, so the
that's
authenticity
true.
of actually getting the technique right instead of like doing just whatever,
You're not just swinging around and
Mm.
you know.
Yeah,
which
it's
makes
more
more sense.
believable. Yeah.
Even Sabine's training, you could see that she's not seasoned and she's like faltering here and there, but
Yeah.
even
It's
that
still
style was
learning.
far better than Ray's. Seriously, that was so far better than what Ray could do, because she was just like randomly gritting her teeth and like swinging wildly. Because that's what we saw in episode 7, 8, and 9 of Star Wars. Like,
No. Yeah.
what
I guess
the heck was that?
I guess it's more convincing. It was more believable that like Sabine, she's not as skillful yet because she's still training to be a Jedi, and so it's more
Yeah.
believable. So
Sabine, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that fighting style which Sabine was doing in this episode far exceeded that of Ray.
yeah,
Her skill level is still higher for sure than Ray, because you can see that you can see where the training comes in as well, even if she's not as seasoned as Ahsoka or Balin, because they're at a different level.
Yeah.
Because they're masters already, and she's still other one really, or apprentice level. So again, you can sort of tell that.
Yeah, but the case here though is that they actually spent a lot more time refining the styles in the series than just doing just random stuff in episode 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah. No,
It's also one of the reasons why I didn't like that trilogy as a whole. It wasn't done or executed well. And now what they're doing with these series, like The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and now Ahsoka, and even Obi-Wan, they actually focus more on the actual technique. They're doing it a lot better than the movies ever could.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's been a real bonus with the series.
Yeah. I think they're putting more care to their attention, more care to the details of or the nuances of the Jedi fighting and that.
Yeah, but I think that's what it came down to as well, because Dave Filoni comes back from after doing Clone Wars, Rebels, as well as the guys from the Mandalorian team. They are taking a lot of care in bringing a lot of things that were in Jedi canon or Star Wars canon before and implementing it into the new canon, where 7, 8, and 9 completely just got rid of it. They didn't care.
Mm.
So yeah, this one they definitely spent a lot of time on it. They are implementing a lot of things which a lot of people don't really understand if they haven't watched Clone Wars or Rebels.
Mm.
So yeah, the world between worlds. I wonder how they will actually explain it in the next one because they're in it now.
Mm.
So they will have to explain it in some way in the next episode to get people who don't watched or those who haven't watched Rebels what that place is.
Yeah.
Like I know what it is, of course. Like right away I could tell that was the world between worlds, but not everyone would know if they haven't watched Rebels.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, give this episode a solid 6.5. It still has to explain quite a lot of stuff which hasn't fully been explained. Like what the heck was Morok? They still haven't exactly explained that. Like we have some idea, I guess, like the whole Knight brother spoof that they're trying to give out, but that hasn't really been said in the show, so that's still just like a speculation. So
I think we all gave higher than IGN. So I think their main complaint is the flat dialogue.
Oh,
The
they give it a
share
low score.
dialogue.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Well,
there was hardly any dialogue. That's the thing.
yeah.
Oh,
The dialogue wasn't a lot, except for maybe Balin and Ahsoka. I think that's where there was a little bit more
Yeah.
of a dialogue between them and between him and Sabine. But yeah, earlier in the episode there wasn't much.
Well, actually, this is a good point. The really, really bad dialogue is Jason saying he's got a bad feeling. I think the point is that you don't need the Force
So you
to
tell
know
it's a
you've got
bad
a bad
feeling at
feeling.
that point, of course. Like even
anyone could say,
Yeah.
could feel that there's something bad going on.
yeah, like even it's written on Hera's face. Like what the heck?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she could tell us what's like. Yeah, exactly.
I agree with that point actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's supposed to make
dialogue.
sense.
But I think that was sort of just not like I got a bad feeling about this joke
Well,
and me.
Isn't it also trying to say that to give some hints that he's got some connection to the Force?
It
Because
could be.
That's one of those kind of quotes where you've heard it before. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
from another Star Wars movie. Who was it who said that? Was it Obi-Wan? In one of the episodes.
Yeah, Obi-Wan has said it. Han Solo
Han
has
Solo.
said it. Luke Skywalker has said it.
Yeah, it's such a normal Jedi.
Yeah,
thing
Jedi
to say.
thing.
Yeah,
I
but
heard something
not.
before,
It's not always a Jedi. It's Han Solo is the one said it.
Yeah. Maybe it's
Uh,
just a common Star Wars.
Yeah, it's just a common thing to say.
Yeah, I thought I heard something familiar. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
wow.
But
So
yeah.
6.5. It was okay.
Interesting.
I'm surprised actually at IGN's lower score.
So lower than all of us. Yeah.
What did the IGN score?
6.
Well,
A
even lower than
6.
even
It's
lower
lower
than you,
than
Jono.
Oh wow.
That's hard. That's hard to get. Right?
IGN, normally they're overrated.
Yeah, sometimes they overrated. Yeah.
So this is quite unusual that they, you know, like I could understand if last episode if they put a 6 on that one, that sort of makes sense. But for this episode, I really think, it's definitely
I
higher.
don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree.
What did IGN give the last episode? I forgot.
Oh,
I think it's be higher. I think it was 7.
I think they actually gave last episode a higher score.
I think so.
Last week, yeah.
Oh, I think I gave last week's score a lower score.
Yes.
From what I remember.
I think they liked it because it captures the feel of, the whole dogfight thing. They liked it.
Okay.
The plane.
So I think it was an 8. So it captures the feel. They really, really love the dramatic dogfights and Jedi training thing.
Yeah. chasing the planes and stuff.
Although this one is good because of the Jedi, the lightsaber fights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the two of them. Yeah.
So it's trying to do a lot. Yeah.
Yep. And exactly what Bernie said about the two one-on-one battles.
The duo,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what-
Simultaneous. You know, Jedi.
Simultaneous, correct. Yeah.
I
season.
thought that was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it actually does show how many reviewers could rate things really differently.
Mm.
Yeah. For
Mm.
sure.
But anyways, I think that's the end
Oh.
of the Star Wars one. Well,
Yes.
we can quickly do the Groot one.
I
That's
agree.
really good.
There was 5 episodes, right?
I loved all the shorts. They were all very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so funny. It's like 3 to 4 minutes long. It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
awesome.
very
Like
hearted,
cute.
very fun to watch.
They're fun to watch.
Yeah.
Baby,
My favorite
baby.
one was actually the one at the end with the Watcher.
Watcher.
Oh, the Watcher
That
came
was
along.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Love his commentary.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
wait, where are you going? Oh, wait, can you see me? Like what? It's a. Oh wait, why is he going to bed?
yeah.
What is the seed? Save the seed. And
The
then he's
Watcher.
gone off to pee. What the heck?
The Watcher, yeah. We saw the Watcher not too long ago.
Well,
In what if?
What if? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that one.
Mhm.
Ah.
Yeah.
But I think
Actually,
that
actually what-
episode was like most of people's favorites.
Mm.
Yeah.
I actually watched it a few months ago, so I actually can't remember most of the episodes. But I remember when I watched it, I really
Mm.
enjoyed it. It was very funny. Yeah,
Mm.
great to
Uh,
watch. Very fun to watch.
Yeah, for the first season one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean Groot. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it's cool. So
Yeah.
yeah, the 5 shorts, really awesome, really fun. Wow. Yeah, the Watcher one was like, I haven't actually seen like too many people review it, but I think that one would be like probably number 1.
Yeah. That's the highlight for me.
Mm.
Yeah, the bait pooping one was like really weird. Like, yeah.
Mm.
The snowman robot one it's a kind of like random.
Yeah.
The Snowman one, yeah.
The one with like the junk ship or whatever that ship was.
Yeah, the one where he was trying to get the food, like the ice cream.
Oh yeah, the ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Like an
And then
ice
he
that was one of my
blew,
favorites. I think.
spaceship
Yeah,
fan.
he blew
Yeah.
up the ship. Like what the heck?
Yeah, that was weird.
that was funny. That was funny.
And then
Yeah, that was funny.
the snowman robot,
Oh, Snowman robot.
Yeah. That one kind of made no sense to me.
Yeah.
Ah, I
What
see.
was the other one again? I forget.
The bird
already.
one was the first. The bird.
Yeah, the bird one was the first
Oh,
one.
the bird one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Mm.
second one was
Where the smell, where he had the nose.
the gaming one with the nose,
Gaming.
the
Oh, yeah.
weird random nose. Like
Yeah.
wow.
And then he could
Okay.
smell everything.
Yeah, the games. Yeah.
Then the third one was the snowman one. The fourth one was the ice cream,
Yeah.
Oh,
and then the Watcher.
Yeah.
the Watcher. The Watcher. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was that guy's name? Was it game again? What was the Watcher's name?
Definitely right.
Jeffrey Wright. That's probably it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeffrey Wright. Mm.
I like him. Yeah.
Yeah, that commentary was so funny.
It's hilarious.
That's his voice, right? Jeffrey Wright. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yes.
definitely his voice.
I remember the bold gun. Yeah.
Yeah, he's back as the Watcher.
Ah.
And I mean, there's gonna be another season as well of What If, isn't there? A season 2. I don't know when that's released, but looking forward to that one too.
You mean What If season 2?
What If? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It should be coming up.
I
next
don't
year.
know what the release date is. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's been
Yeah,
announced.
it was originally this year, but I think it's been moved to next year.
Mm-hmm. The Watcher. Ah, yeah. The short guy. Yes, of course. Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I think, for me overall, it's a 7.
Wow.
For the entire set, yeah.
The
Five.
entire set. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
But the
Yeah.
number one of the short would be
Your favorite.
the
The
seed,
Watcher.
the watcher, the
Uh,
watcher, the seed.
wow, the Watcher. Yeah.
That's the best one.
Right, Jeff, your favorite?
Yeah, I agree too. The Watcher's kind of interesting. Just brings back those what if kind of yeah, good, yeah, story is yeah, overall I like pretty good. Yeah, good to add the second series. Yeah, follow on from the first one. So maybe they have more. I don't know, but this one was pretty good anyway. So probably give it probably 7 as well. Yeah, yeah, pretty
Yeah, nice. 7.
Mhm.
Bernie, you want to give your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it was a very easy watch. It's very fun to watch. Yeah, all episodes were, they were definitely, yeah, very, very fun to watch. And my favorites, I can't remember all of them, but yeah, I definitely had a couple of favorites, and definitely, I think The Watcher was one of them.
Mm.
One with Jeffrey Wright, and yeah, I think overall I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Oh wow,
Mm.
not bad, not bad.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Marcus?
Marcus?
Yeah, Marcus again.
No, I can't give any because I actually missed out just now. But I'll probably have to watch it again.
Oh, again.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You didn't watch it.
Bits and pieces of it. Yeah.
Not
Okay.
really. We were in the car, right?
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, that's fine.
Okay.
yes, grab.
You'll just rewatch it at a later stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Overall, yeah, the shorts are just fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
it's self-contained and stuff, but it doesn't have to match up with anything. So it's just
Mm.
brilliant,
That's
just it is.
exactly.
Yep. And yeah, it's the first project away from James Gunn as the head, so
Mm.
that's a bit interesting.
Yeah.
But they still did well. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Mm. Right. Yep. Yep.
But yeah, it's kind of another shift backwards, which is a bit weird because it's still again baby Groot. Like
Maybe.
it's not Teen Groot or the older Groot in
It's still young.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
It's baby still.
He's a bit older than the previous season,
Oh,
but
in the first one.
but not the older group that we
Oh.
see in the Guardians Christmas.
He's still quite young, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's older than the first season.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, yes. Ah, so we're gonna see him in stages, I guess.
I guess we see the growth.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see if they plan to continue the Iron Grid series away from James Gunn.
Oh,
They
okay.
think they would have because season 2 was essentially the first one without James Gunn as the helm of the
James Gunn.
shorts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Interesting.
So yeah, I give this the
What do you think?
shorts maybe 7.5. They were just brilliant.
Wow.
Mm.
So
Nice.
high. Nice.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Really,
Really
fun.
fun.
Yeah, definitely fun. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
And yeah,
Yeah.
number 1 episode, The Watcher.
Mm. No. Does Marcus does IGN have a score for this?
No,
Oh no, it doesn't. Okay.
no.
Interesting. Yeah, I wonder.
Well, maybe not yet anyway. It's
Not
quite
yet.
new. It's
Maybe
quite
they
new.
will.
It's
Maybe
too
they
new. It's too new. Yeah.
I think it only came out like
When did it come out? A few days ago.
a few days ago.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll just double check. It did come out a few days ago. I think it was like a day ago, maybe.
That's pretty good.
I am Groot season 2.
Not bad. Not bad.
Wondering as well when, like, I wonder if they're gonna continue with having a Halloween episode now that we're getting a bit closer.
Oh yeah, October.
Oh yeah, possibly. So like another Werewolf by
monster.
Night, maybe.
Yeah, another monster based
Oh, Marvel thing.
special, Halloween special.
Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't heard of anything like that yet.
Oh, Marvel,
but
yeah.
but last year we got the Werewolf by Night.
Werewolf by Night, was it?
Yeah.
We'll have a Christmas one, you reckon? You see? Maybe.
We got a Guardians Christmas one,
Yeah.
yes.
The Guardians last year, the Guardians.
I hope they do it again this year. Like they have like another
Mm.
Christmas special.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
So yeah, it was released 3 days ago, 6th of September.
Mm. Okay.
So yeah, I am great.
Mhm.